So, you know, blind buying is risky. You win some, you lose some. I blind bought a Bosca Vanilla by Guerlain from the Aqua Allegoria line, and I don't know how I feel about this just yet. Hello everyone, my name is Gina. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much. So glad to see you again. Over on this channel, we talk about all things fragrance. So whether you're looking to elevate your vibe, curate the ultimate fragrance collection, or you just like smelling good, I got you covered. Stick around, be sure to hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new content. And while you're here, go ahead and share this with somebody you think would enjoy it, and then leave me a comment in the comment section below and introduce yourself. So y'all, I know I said in a previous video that I was going to not blind buy things anymore and I was just going to sample everything. You know, that was my intention, but I didn't really stick to that this time. I saw this on sale and I had been researching non-gourmand vanillas because I'm not really a gourmand girly like that, but I am on a vanilla kick right now. So, like I said, when I saw that Macy's had their 15% off sale and this was available, I jumped at the chance to get this. Let me tell you what I think about it. So when I first got this, the day that this was delivered, it was super hot. I live in Memphis and our summers can last up until Christmas, okay? It was super hot that day and this had been in transit, and I know that I should not have, but I did. I ripped this out the pack, sprayed it on skin as soon as it was delivered, and I was like, no ma'am, you going back. To put this back in the box, tape it up. We're going to take this right on to Macy's to get our coins back, because no ma'am. But I decided to give this a little minute and try it again the next day after it has had a chance to kind of settle and cool off and, you know, gather itself. I said I was going to try it again because maybe I was judging this too harshly. On the first day that I tried it, I got nothing but seaweed. That driftwood note was doing it for me, and it was doing it too much, okay? I couldn't take it. But the next day, that Guerlain Vanilla started to come out, and I was like, you know what? I like this. I asked my husband what he thought about it, and he was like, I like it. It smells like you're at the beach. And I was like, what does that even mean? Do I really want to smell like I'm at the beach? Like, does it smell like seaweed? Does it smell like what does that mean? But I decided to sit with this a little bit more. And I feel like this has a place in my collection for a very specific time frame. This is like, okay, so let me tell you what the overall vibe I get. When I smell this, I'm going to spray it again. So I'll be sure. It's the saltiness. If you are not ready for a very salty, a very pronounced salty note, salty marine type note, this will take you by surprise. But this smells like you are on vacation at the beach, sitting out under an umbrella, eating some type of lemon sorbet, like a vanilla lemon sorbet on the beach. That is literally what this smells like. You smell beach water, like ocean water, like an ocean breeze, but you get sweet vanilla with that citrus and a little bit of seaweed. Y'all, I don't want to say seaweed and have that turn you guys off, but it really does smell like something from the sea, because driftwood is a prominent note in this fragrance, and driftwood is the wood in ocean water that has drifted up towards the shore. So it's literally an oceanic type of salty marine woody smell. It's interesting. I've never smelled anything quite like this fragrance before, and it has that signature Guerlain vanilla, but it is giving me a very salty marine vibe. In the opening, the very opening, it gives me the exact same citrusy vanilla as Lyra by Xerjoff Casamarati, but it quickly goes salty, where Lyra goes more caramel. So keynotes in this fragrance are listed as bergamot, eucalyptus, solar notes, immortelle, vanilla absolute, driftwood, and musk. I don't get any eucalyptus. Not on my skin anyway. I'm sure it's there, but it's not giving me, it's not noticeable on my skin. The immortelle, I'm not familiar enough with that note to be able to pinpoint it. The solar notes I definitely get. The bergamot is very light in the opening, but like I said, it gives a very lemony, citrusy, vanilla, salty, aquatic, marine vibe. I think this is absolutely perfect for a vacation scent, a early summer hot weather scent, like June and July. Going outdoors too. Like I feel like you need to be outside wearing this. This is the vibe that I get when I put this fragrance on. I'm instantly transported to a beach vacation. Not even necessarily like a tropical beach vacation. I mean like Miami or somewhere in California, like that type of beach. Do I think this is worth the money? It was only $114, so yes, I do. I think it's a well done fragrance. I'm not mad at it. I don't hate it. I do think it is specific though, very specific for a time and place. And I'll keep this in my collection because I threw the box away and I can't return it anyway. That's really why I'm gonna keep it. But overall, I like it. I mean, there's a place for it. I think this would be good for layering too. I would layer this with another very heavy vanilla scent if I wanted to bring out the vanilla and kind of drown out the saltiness of the fragrance, if I wanted to wear it outside of, say, June or July. But overall, I would rate this fragrance, just the scent alone, I would rate this a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, maybe a 6.5 out of 10, only because it's so specific and it's very unique. And if you are not, if you're not expecting this can be a little bit shocking, because I think that's how I felt my first time spraying this. I was like, oh, like, what is this? I was not expecting that salty of a note. Now, performance-wise, I think it's a step above moderate. You can smell it. You don't have to bathe in it. You don't have to drown in it. You don't have to look for it after about 6 hours. It's give you about 6 or 7 hours. I think it's pretty good for the money. I think it's pretty good value for the money. And if you like this scent, I think it's good to have. I think it's a great summer vanilla. If you're looking for a summer vanilla, this is a very good option. It gives me remnants of like Chloe Vanilla Planifolia, but without that weird banana note. Would I buy this again when it runs out? Probably not, because I think I'm going to use it so infrequently that it'll be a while before it runs out. And that's only because, like I said, I think it's really specific for a certain time and occasion. That's the only reason I feel like I'm not going to wear it that often. Like, I would not be reaching for this in the fall or the winter or even the spring. Like I said, this to me says June and July. So those are my thoughts about Guerlain's Bosca Vanilla from the Aqua Allegoria line. This is my first scent from that line, and this is the Forte version, so that's like their EDP version. A lot of the other ones are EDTs. If you've tried this before and you have thoughts about it, drop down in the comments and let me know. If you have some other suggestions from the Aqua Allegoria line of Guerlain for me to try, let me know that too, because I'm definitely on a Guerlain kick right now. So give me all the suggestions. I welcome them, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.